tell them 10 keys in the truck. Tell them 10 felonies, run them up. Tell them I don't give a fuck about a runner up. That's why we bout to run on up like we just thought we thunderstruck. We been a problem. Build the whole lab, talking if they did a problem. Bought a whole gang and we run on anybody. Bring our own bags, we were born when I hit up the clinic, they said I'm clinically finished. They say I'm just getting started. They say I must be retarded. They said I can't live a minute. Shit, I've been living for hours. I've been a menace, a cop, killing villain, never diminished the power. Inside with towers and castles, battles and showers. And vast tablets devour you plastic rappers. The power to mass masses. The King Kong, gorilla, the gold spitter. Dealing the killer, coke to all the dope dealers. Like, tell them 10 keys in the truck. Tell them 10 felonies, run them up. Tell them I don't give a fuck about a runner up. That's why we bout to run on up like we just thought we thunderstruck. We been a problem. Build the whole lab, talking if they did a problem. Bought a whole gang and we run on anybody. Bring our own bag, we were born to die. Now the time to push the world to stand down. Half of my brothers on a lockdown. And a quarter about to open up some shop now. Other quarter better gotta hold a spot down. We're the leader that'll shoot the whole block down. About a week ago, Charlie got that access code. Or your email and the brand new Apple phone. We ain't been out of business, we ain't been out of sight. But we still like the motherfuckers and making the cut. I'm a phantom in a phantom. Ghost rider, kill him with a balance. Kilo with a coca boy named a Holly Balance. Run up on the gang, 44 to keep me challenged. And a shout out to the Heron Guard, keeping all killers. I've been heated young, killer since the sea was sprung. We gon' need to see the coffin when all the shit is done. I'm a dogmatic, still medic, real steady. God of the ill habits, Lord over. Tell them 10 keys in the truck. Tell them 10 felonies, run them up. Tell them I don't give a fuck about a runner up. That's why we bout to run on up like we just thought we thunderstruck. We been a problem. Build the whole lab, talking if they did a problem. Bought a whole gang and we run on anybody. Bring our own bag, we were born to die. Now the time to push the world to stand down. Tell them 10 keys in the truck. Tell them 10 felonies, run them up. Tell them I don't give a fuck about a runner up. That's why we bout to run on up like we just thought we thunderstruck. We been a problem. Build the whole lab, talking if they did a problem. Bought a whole gang and we run on anybody. Bring our own bag, we were born to dirt and now return the first the world will start and burn. And you can find me. And you can try me. When you find me, we started. Riots and rocks. Asking why we taking it back, cause the hood now with coffins like a plane from my rock. I paint a picture, but I paint with my raps. That's why this AK-47 gonna make me my structure. $100 bills, $100 bills, on the table like they coasters. You know how to $100 bills, $100 bills,
Lovely people, welcome. What's up? Good day, good evening. I don't know what you are, I don't know what you're doing, but I hope you're having a pleasant day or night. whatever is going on. Fuck yeah, congratulations to everybody that is holding Ethereum, that did not sell at the all-time lows. We bounced. Looks good, I have to say. It's obviously a reaction of the market from the Ethereum improvement proposal 1559. Let me put this lower because I kind of can't hear myself. But yeah, having a little bit of background music helps. Helps. So yeah, we have Ethereum improvement proposal 1559. It passed. It's the Berlin hard fork. What happened? Let's recap. We've spoken about this. This is very important. This is very important in many different aspects. This is important for the. It's an achievement to coordinate a decentralized project. It's a very hard achievement. It's a tough thing to get all the miners to upgrade, to see what's best for the network, and actually go that direction. It's also impressive that they're taking an economic blow in order to achieve this change, because this is not a scaling solution at all. This has nothing to do with scaling. Ethereum improvement proposal 1559 has to do with fees. It makes the fees predictable. You can't have these crazy spikes. Additionally, it introduces a deflationary mechanism in Ethereum. So, like we had the emissions of Ethereum has actually dropped to half in the past 2 days that the proposal is live, that the hard fork has happened. So, as we said, transaction fees are becoming more predictable. It will reduce the average transaction confirmation time. It will improve user experience by automating the fee bidding system, so you don't need to go change the fee to see, like, how you don't need to go to the gas station anymore to check what the gas is, and then hope that the gas continues to be in those levels. The block you will be included, or you will aim to be included in the blockchain, meaning that you are in the gas station. Before the proposal, you were in the gas station, you would see that it's I don't know, 100 gwei in order to do your transaction. You're like, okay, I'm gonna go set that amount of fee on my wallet, and I'm gonna go send my shitcoin. And the moment you press the button, somewhere else in the Ethereum network there is a Uniswap listing or some kind of NFT minting, and everybody goes crazy, and your transaction never enters the blockchain. It's never included just because the fee spiked. No more of that anymore. And the biggest thing that I left for the end is the burn mechanism. Ethereum will be burned the more the network is used. More transactions, more burn. It's pretty cool. So there is a base fee now in the fee model of Ethereum. It is the minimum fee. Base fee is we call the minimum fee to be included in the block. And this is an automated calculation, so it's automatically calculating that base fee. And it does that. The number depends. The base fee amount depends on the congestion, on how much traffic, how many people, how many transactions are trying to enter a block. There is a minor tip, which is the second half of the transaction fee, which is a tip to incentivize the miner to include the transaction in the block. One would ask, what's different now? Before we had the full amount was a tip. Now there is a separate amount that we consider a tip. If you don't elaborate, it kind of feels the same thing. But before you had only the high gwei users that would be included. Now the blocks get bigger and more transactions can get in, just because there is a dynamic block space that can actually double to include more transactions depending on the congestion, which means that if there is a lot of traffic, there is a lot of space, which means that even logway users will be included, and the base fee is always burned. And also it has a maximum increase rate per block, so you don't have the spikes. The base fee can increase up to 12.5% per consecutive block, which means you can have like, now it's 20 gwei, next block is I don't know, 150. Doesn't work like that anymore. All these things are so important, like and it's not only important for the economic incentive, as I said, it is important because the Ethereum community managed to coordinate itself, managed to coordinate the miners, and to upgrade to this. That's hard, that's fucking hard. I have a little bit of coffee, guys, obviously. I drank my juice. Coffee, juice. Tariq says, Welch friend has broken 42 resistance. What's your prediction on price from here? Oof, man. You know, I'm really bad at price predictions. I want to see Bitcoin cross 46k. Really. If we say, like, in my mind, if Bitcoin goes over 46, 46, and stays there for even a week, this is again me, I want to see 46, not 42. I want to see 46 because yesterday, I think we're going to laserize to 100k. I think everybody's changing their Twitter avatars, Twitter profile pictures to laserize to 100k. I think people will feel the FOMO, people will feel that, okay, we said it's going to 100k, we were sure, now it's time. I think it's gonna explode. Where's Gatoshi? That's a good question. I have no idea where's Gatoshi. Gatoshi is gonna be somewhere around. Monique, keep the stables. Keep the stables. I think keeping a high percentage of stables in your portfolio, as long as you have Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Solana, and you didn't completely give up on those, I think you're good. Keep your stables. Keep your stables. I'm not convinced that the cat is alive. The cat could still be dead, and this is just a high bounce. It's a market reaction to the Ethereum proposal. I see Emmy is coming here. Where's about Ethereum? What do you think you move for Ethereum? Man, Ethereum is good, but Ethereum hasn't scaled yet. I'm okay to see Ethereum at 5k at the end of the year. It's also where the Ethereum futures were actually being sold with decent volume during the mega pump of February and March 2021. You would see Ethereum futures that expire in December 2021 being priced at 5k. So I have no idea. I have no idea where this is gonna go. Yeah, Stomponka is I want to see. Yes. Yes, this is how it is. This is how it is, Stomponka, bro. Exactly like that. I want to see it go higher. But I mean, how can I put you to understand? Like, I wouldn't trade it. Like, I wouldn't open a long or anything like that. So maybe that speaks louder than my prediction. I wouldn't open a long, I wouldn't open a short. I am trading shitcoins to get more Bitcoin. And at the moment I'm trading shitcoins to gain more Solana as well. I'm convinced that Solana is positioned perfectly. I can see the money flow. I can see the development. I think that it's a safe bet. Jaguar says, is this financial advice for ETH? For ETH, there is no financial advice. You can get financial advice on the internet by some thick Greek accent guy. Shouldn't do it. Yeah, I can see Ethereum is at 3012. I have a little screen. I have two screens here. One on this side, one on this side. The camera is in the middle, and underneath I have a little screen with ticker prices. Prices. Emmy, I think you missed the first the start of the stream that we spoke about the changes in fees and what happens to the Ethereum blockchain with this improvement proposal, which not a proposal. A hard fork happened. The London hard fork happened. It was successful. Congratulations to everybody that participated. But this is not a scaling solution. This is not scaling. This is just a better user experience when it comes to transactions, and much less interest now goes to the fees. You don't need to check the fees, and there are no surprises when you are sending Ethereum. So this is the change. So it's more of a... the fees are not reduced. Like the fees can go where they were. Just you're not going to be surprised. It's not going to be sudden. It's not going to be... And the economic model on the miner side changes a little bit. So Lucratives is asking, please advise me between buying coins like BTC, ETH, and those giant coin, or buy cheaper like XRP. Bro, this question shows. Listen, guys. This is important for everybody. Let me put the music a bit lower as well, for you. Not for you, but for me. Wait. Because this is an important question that shows that you don't understand, my friend. Let's go to CoinGecko. It really shows that you don't understand. So, you're asking me. Let me check the chat so I can talk to you. So Lucratives is asking, hey, do I buy expensive coins or do I buy not black, what the fuck, red? Do I buy expensive coins or I buy cheap coins? This is the question. This is an irrelevant question, and if you're asking me this question, it seems that you haven't understood what the price means and what role it plays, because it plays no role. The price plays no role. What's important is the market cap. Okay, the idea here, it's harder to do it because it doesn't have outstanding coins. So let's go to coin market cap. Yeah, here you go. That's better. So man, what you need to understand is that the price times the amount of BTC in the market equals market cap. So this and this contribute to market cap. The important number is market cap. If you're looking at the price, then you're looking at half the story. This is half the story. The price is half the story. So when you're looking at XRP, telling me that XRP is a cheaper coin, you are reading only this side, because this side looks cheap when you compare it to 43,000. But if you compare the amount of XRP in the market with the amount of Bitcoin in the market, then you'll see that this side is so heavy. So you have 46 billion coins versus 18 million coins. That's 1,000 times less. So you should not go that way. You should always look at the full story, which is the market cap. It's this column here. This is the cap you are interested in. And yes, Ethereum has a bigger cap than XRP, but Ethereum is much more valuable than XRP. And what do you want? Let's say that you have to open bets. Okay, let's say that you have a winning bet, a bet that wins, and a bet that loses. Okay, so you have two open positions. You have a position which is you're winning in that position, and you have a position that is losing. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? You have two choices. You have many choices, but you like people go like that. They're gonna say, okay, let me take profit from my winning position because I'm a pro and I made money on this position, so yeah, I'll close the position, take the money, and because I am a good trader, I will average down on my losing position because I want my losing position to turn into a winning position. Okay, so lots of people are going to cut their winners and reinforce their losers in order for them to be right, because they made a choice and they said, I'm going to invest in these two things. One thing won, bravo. The other thing is losing. But people, what do people do? People average down. They say, okay, it's dropping, I'm losing, I'll buy more. So if it goes up a little, then I win. That's the wrong mentality. That's the wrong mentality. You should not close your winners and reinforce your losers. You should close your losers and reinforce your winners. And this goes for the high cap coins as well. There is a reason Bitcoin is high. You shouldn't sell your Bitcoin and buy XRP. No. You should sell your XRP and buy more Bitcoin. Put more money on the winners, not on the losers. It's better to be wrong and make money than being right and lose money. So maybe you made a bad choice and you bought that other little thing that is going down. Take the loss. Take the loss. You can't win everything. Just take the fucking loss. Tariq says, wait, there's so many questions, guys. There's so many questions. So Amy says, I haven't had any transaction with Ethereum in all of my 5 months in crypto space, but I believe with the breakdown in Ethereum fee, a lot use will delve in the DeFi blockchain. Man, I think you're missing some puzzles, some pieces of the puzzle, the way you put things. The DeFi blockchain, what's that? So, lucratives, please advise between, yeah, we said that. Right now I like your portfolio, Monique. I own all of those coins as well. I don't own any Luna, to be honest. I should have bought back when it dumped. I did not. But I really like your portfolio. I really like your portfolio. I have a little, I have more shit coins than you because I participated in many seed and private syndicated deals in Polkadot and Ethereum projects. But these are my main holdings as well. I do have some more shit coins. Stomponka, how well does SEPA transfers work in Europe to FTX? Does it have high fees or zero fees like inside Europe? Does anyone know? I've never used any other on-ramp or off-ramp exchange for euros other than Kraken. The only exchange I use is Kraken to transfer or to cash out. If I want to cash out, if I want to transfer money out, I use Kraken. I don't use Kraken for trading. I don't do anything else. I hold nothing in their wallets. But I've done a full KYC since 2016. I have unlimited withdrawals, so I use that. They always send the money to my Greek bank within 24 hours. I'm very happy. I never had any problems. And another thing is, there used to be, I don't know, I haven't had any issues for a very long time, but in the beginning, in 2016, there was a Greek guy in charge of customer support in San Francisco, and this guy used to help me a lot go through stuff faster. At least my KYC was so smooth, I could not believe it. So since then, the only on-ramps, off-ramps I use for Europe, for euros, is Kraken. SEPA goes super fast. FTX is a newer exchange. Since I have, if once a person has his in and out gates, you're not gonna start opening more. I don't need more. I have a Wirex and I have my Kraken, and that's it. Good morning, cracks. I'm drinking my triple espresso. So Tariq says, depending on capabilities, you can't be advised to buy BTC when it's worth just 500 USD. When you trade on tokens like Solana BNB, man, no. The idea, Tariq, here is that depending on your risk appetite and the time you have to dump into crypto. If you're working 2 jobs and you have a family, man, don't buy shitcoins. Just buy some Bitcoin, sit on it, and just forget about it. And I don't know, buy $10 worth of Bitcoin in the end of the month, something like that. Make it, just average it completely, not giving a shit, not look at it. Give it to your kids without ever looking the balance, something like that. Now, if you know what you're doing a little bit, you have an idea of how markets work. You have an idea. You're an internet kid. You have a lot of time. You have a lot of willingness to learn. You can start playing shitcoins and then taking always a small amount of profit. So every time you do a profitable trade, every time you do a macro trade, you know whatever. Because not everybody day trades, but maybe you bought Saber when I told you, and you can sell today and you've tripled your money. Why don't you get 1/4 of that profit into BTC? So that's my idea. Just always try to take a little bit of profit in Bitcoin. Always. A couple of Satoshis. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In the end, you're going to be happy and you're going to feel that you are hedged. That if the market dumps, you own a little bit of Bitcoin. It feels so good. It feels so good to own a little bit of Bitcoin. And it feels so much better once you cross the 1 Bitcoin mark. My God, guys, you feel good. You feel good. If you don't have 1 Bitcoin, your goal should be to get 1 fucking Bitcoin. Man, this is my thesis on the whole thing. Like, do you want to see how I think about this thing? It's very different than most people, for sure. I believe that Bitcoin is going to go so high that the current volatility will seem like flatline to you. So if Bitcoin is at $2.3 million and you get $3,000-$5,000 volatility in its price, so now it's 2,300,046. Now it's 2,300,042. Man, it's a fucking flat line. Like, the patient is dead. It's like gold. So I think that's the idea. That's the idea. It's still underpriced. It's still very low. So your goal should be to get 1 BTC. Get 1 BTC, get 10 ETH and 100 Sol. Here, I made it easy for you. 1 BTC, 10 ETH, 100 Sol. That's your quest. Chris says, "Sir, you're so obsessed with BTC. Don't forget the stuff ETH did between this week. Someone said with the action ETH took, it became better than BTC and it seems fitting." Sure, man. As I said, it's important to hold Ethereum. I have the not enough Ethereum phobia because I had a lot of Ethereum and I lost a lot of Ethereum during the 2017 ICO mania. But I think Bitcoin remains king. Bitcoin remains king, and we still have a lot of time for Ethereum to scale. What happened today might seem huge, might signal something huge that's coming, but it's not the event itself. Cracks, remember, this is not a scaling solution. This is a normalization of the fees. We are far away from the scaling of Ethereum. We're far, far, far away. We're far away from the levels of decentralization Bitcoin achieves. I think that don't get consumed by the Ethereum hype. Not saying, man, I'm holding a lot of Ethereum. I'm putting a lot of money in Ethereum. But it's not cheap fees, cracks. Fees are not gonna be cheaper. Fees are not gonna be cheaper, bro. fees are going to be normalized. They're not gonna spike. They're still gonna be expensive-ish. Because Ethereum hasn't scaled. If there is a lot of congestion, it's going to be expensive, but it's going to be calculatable expensive, meaning that once you set your fee to do your transaction, there's not going to be a surprise congestion where your transaction is stuck in the mempool. Tariq and Cardano, man, why are you asking me that? What do you have to say about Cardano? They're launching their mainnet by between August and first week of September. I have nothing to say, man. Best of luck to Charles. Best of luck to the Cardano holders. Best of luck to everybody. I think that if Cardano is actually successful, it will help the market to pump a lot. So I'm all about Cardano being successful. I'm all about Cardano actually proving everybody wrong. But I wouldn't bet on it. No? I want them to fucking win. But I don't want to bet on them. So do you understand? It's a weird feeling that you get. I want Hoskinson. I want Polkadot to win. I want all of them to be competitive. I want them all to bring niche functionalities and niche that will fit into niche industries that will be pulled in the blockchain world. I want to live in a multi-chain and chain agnostic world where dApps can seamlessly move from chain to chain. I just don't wanna bet on the timing, and not only I don't wanna bet on the timing. Mainnet comes in, like, buy the rumor, sell the news, bro. By the, like, my humble opinion, my traders non-qualified, completely stupid, that constantly loses money and does not day trade, why would you listen to this opinion? But I would sell my Cardano the moment the mainnet was live. I would sell it. I would sell it and I would buy back again. Don't get me wrong, but the mainnet comes live, and what happens? There's no dApps, there's no teams, like, there's nothing. Give them some time. Let them do a couple of hackathons. Let them sponsor a couple of teams. Let's get some DeFi going. Let's get some man. Look how long Solana is taking to actually get yield strategies. We're still so long, like, and you know what? The more I'm thinking about the Saber coin, they're doing Curve, but they're not allowing their Saber coin to be included in external strategies, which Curve allows, which makes the coin slightly more, I don't know, more dynamic. People would say that because protocols are farming, they are dumping. I would say because protocols are farming, it means more protocols are going to farm it. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. So Craig says, okay, sir, maybe it's due to the burn stuff ETH did that made people say positive stuff about Ether, but BTC in years to come. This is crypto, anything can happen. The best thing is to also have as many ETH as you can, cheaper compared to Bitcoin at the moment. Yes and no, yes and no. Berlin, the London hard fork, very important for philosophical reasons as well, but not very important at the scaling level. Not a scaling solution. Remember that. It was, I think the pump is due to the philosophical reasons and the governance reasons that actually demonstrate that this is like the network can go forward. Emmy is asking, if you were to invest in any shitcoin, which would you go for? If I would invest in any shitcoin, wouldn't I already have invested? Like, I can invest in any shitcoin. Like, you can invest in any shitcoin. Like, the question is a bit is tricky. The only thing I can do is show you the shitcoins I'm holding. right? That's the only thing I can possibly do. This is what I'm holding. So these are the shitcoins I decided to buy. I have some more, like if you go to my osmosis thing here and you go to pools, you'll see that I am in the Atom Osmo, Ion Osmo, and XPRT Osmo, which means I'm holding Atom, Ion, Osmosis, and Persistence. So these are shitcoins that are not included in the list, but I'm farming like a machine here. Like fucking farming a machine. I've added money. You can see my bonded liquidity is 11,000 only on this pool. Another 3k on the Ion Osmo pool and another 1k on the XPRT. So I'm active on the Cosmos side as well. I mean, yeah, we're super loud on the Solana side. I'm a Cosmos holder since ICO. I'm close to the ecosystem, but I'm not as impressed as I am with Solana. Solana has managed to actually guide the space, its space, in a much better way. The way they've done it with the GitHub coin index and all these things. Is important. Another thing, since we're here, since I'm in the osmosis, I'm selling Atom for Osmo, like new, what's it called? New minted Osmo. I turned into Atom. Let's go back to Solana. I see people want Solana. Oh, I forgot to actually open all the fucking chat boxes. What the fuck? Sorry, guys. Here you go. Let me open the Cosmos. One moment. Let's trade, and let's trade all the Osmo. Not all the Osmo. Let's keep 4 Osmo. For Atom. 56 Atom. I like 56 Atom. I'll take 56 Atom. Sure. I'm not compounding anymore, as you see. Because I want to gather a little bit of Atom back into my wallet before I go compounding a bit more. Chris Lux is asking, what's the best project you invested in Solana system apart from Sol? My highest gain was Radium. Apart from Solana itself and FTT, for example, because FTT is also an SPL token. I bought FTT very early. I made quite a lot of profit from FTT. The second best trade that I ever did, I think that was the best trade of the year for me, also since 2021 started, other than holdings. I mean, something new that was added in my portfolio that actually went parabola, that was Radium. I bought Radium on the first second it listed on FTX. I bought it for like, I don't know, $1, and it went up to 10 within 24 hours. It was insane. I could not believe I was doing my times 15 within 24 hours, and I took massive profit. It was just beautiful. Other than that, man, I have a, like, do you want to see my shitcoin? Here, like, I have a shit, here where is it? Sonar Watch. Like, I want to see Saber actually win. So I have about 110,000 Saber. I took a little bit of profit. I took my initial investment back. As you see, this is mostly inside lending and borrowing and yield farming. So I'm yield farming with in every fighting space of Solana. So you'll see that I'm farming in the from Fabric to Solfarm to Radium to Saber, and I'm actually taking very, very small amounts of risks and collateralizing my Solana and taking loans in Pi. But if you go to the Parrot, you'll see that my vaults. You see, this is my main vault. This is over $10,000 of value, and it's collateralized by 340%. So my latest bet is on Saber. I am also making quite a lot of Parrot. Like if you go, woo, my god! Like Downey. Like if you go to Parrot and you go to rewards, like I've heard, I don't know, 16,000 Parrot. What's that? Is it a lot? I have no fucking clue. I don't think it's a lot. Good day, McDonnie. Good day, everybody. Welcome to the stream. And I'm still in the fucking Saber. Like I need to remove my money from Saber. I'm losing money. Like I have so much money in the Saber vaults that makes no sense because there is not a lot of incentive to be there. So it makes no sense. You see, I have 700. I'm making 150 Saber a day. So, Chris Spring, in my opinion, I think most Solana project dies off because they're all followed by the same coding, nothing different from most Sol devs don't even know what they plan to do next. They launch coins, yada yada yada. You don't know what you're talking about, man. Go check the important projects and go check the development teams and the investment partners. Go check these two and then you'll understand. Now, if you're looking at these shitty meme coins that all launched in response to the COPE win, you don't understand what you're talking about, Harris. I'm sorry, bro, because I think you don't understand what a yield aggregator is. Because Saber is a yield aggregator. If you think that Saber has no code, man, what am I gonna tell you? How can I convince you that, like, they received $7.7 million in funding from Jump Capital. Oh my god, Pertz goes nuts and gives to everybody. What's up, Pertz, bro? What's fucking up? Cheers. No, man. No. You can't confuse the not scam, I don't want to call them scam, but I don't want you to confuse the coins that launched in response to the COPE victory to the amazing things that people are building on a higher fucking DeFi level. Yes, the innovation is not... There is an innovative project. Here you go. I'm going to again talk about leak protocol. This is something that can happen only in Solana. This is something that Ethereum projects have it part of the smart contract and not outsourced. So there are inefficiencies, because if you outsource it, if you let the market explore its capabilities and see how can I create the best liquidations ever, where the order book is not impacted, and I can also make some money, and the person being liquidated can also keep some of his money. How can everybody be happy? The only way to do this is if you have a liquidation engine that's open source, and the liquidation side of things is completely open to competition. This is fucking amazing in my opinion, and this is something that requires code. And what about these pools, man? What about these pools? How do you get wrapped Luna, Ren Luna with no code? How do you get PBTC with Ren BTC? No code again. Huh? How about this? How about Do you think that DAO Maker is a good project for Ethereum? Do you think that the DAI stablecoin, where you collateralize LP tokens, brings value to the system? Because if you don't, man, yeah, obviously there is nothing for you in this side of things. But if you think that DAI is important, then Parrot is important. Most, man, Harris, bro, you're right. It's most. But that's the case in every fucking world. Together with the gems, you know, when you take the gems out, it's full of dirt and debris. It's not shiny. It's not that you scoop some dirt and it's all diamonds. No, it's mostly fucking shit. And then you need to find those diamonds. So yeah, I agree with you. I agree that there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of noise. Especially in the Solana system, in the Solana ecosystem, where minting a coin is not a smart contract. Anybody can go mint a coin. You can just go cut your own coin in 2 minutes, costing you almost nothing. You can do it. In Ethereum, you cannot do this. And I told you guys another thing. Airdrops are a bad idea. In general, the general thing. Like if you see just having some private investment to kickstart things, for the team to have funds to overcome difficulties, is important. So having a project that just airdrops tokens and receives zero investment, it's very hard to actually bring value into on the table. And as you see, Party, TGT, and Frog that Tariq is mentioning, they were all projects that never received any funding. And follow the money when new projects come out is not a bad thesis, because those VCs have analysts. Those VCs have expertise, have experience that you don't have, that I don't have. They have more eyes, more brains, more money, deeper pockets. You know? They have inside information, they have better communication, they have more respect, they have more channels open to them. So they should know something better, something, they know the detail a little bit more. So since nobody invested in Party, so nobody invested in Twirl, since nobody invested in Frog, you should be like, whoa, what am I? What am I, the Einstein of investment? What am I, the Warren Buffett of crypto? Am I the only one that sees this and nobody else sees it? So having a follow the money, at least side tactic, is fucking important. Don't you agree? Like you are not a good trader. I am not a good trader. You get it? They're much better. Like, man, it's the David and Goliath story. Like, we can win as Davids. But chances are that Goliaths, if you do this fucking fight 100 times, 100 out of 100 the Goliath wins. So, I don't know, guys. As we said, cut your losses, put more money on your winners. Not the opposite. Not the opposite. Not because you lost money through fucking Cardano, you're gonna buy more Cardano. You're gonna sell Cardano and buy more of your winner. Is it Solana your winner? Buy fucking Solana. Like, again, let's going back to full circle. Which L1 had the most investment in the L1 side of things in 2021? Was it Ethereum? Was it Cardano? Was it Polkadot? Was it Algorand? Was it Near? Was it Solana? Was it Atom? Who was it? Who had the biggest investment in dollar terms on its L1 development? Yes, Monique, thank you. It was Solana. It was Solana with over $700 million. I mean, what are these people like stupid? It's hard for me to tweet that. Craig says, but we had holders, sir. Yes, they had holders. They thought that bear market was the reason these tokens did not pump. Dude, in hindsight, it's easy for me to say yes, this, that. You have to give me party though that I informed everybody and said, guys, party fucking stinks. They have only fake followers. They have zero noise. They have zero connections with the Solana ecosystem. They are not on their social media communities and chats to answer to fans and talk to people. Star Ayush was fucking representing. Oh my god, there is insane noise coming out of my window. Sorry, guys. So, like, you need to be humble. You need to be humble. Like, to understand that you don't know everything. To realize that you are trapped in your own circle jerk, in your own little bubble, in your echo chamber, where everybody holds the same tokens, and you know you're jerking off the dick of the guy that is sitting next to you, you know, and everybody's being pleasured by another person, and everybody's happy. But that's not reality. It's never. Reality is never that. It might be surrounding you, but you are in a little bubble. So you are a bad trader, usually, because people around you are better, institutions are better, richer people are better. There's always someone richer out there. And you can't always be right. It's better to be wrong. It's better to be wrong and win than be right and lose. And don't revenge trade, you know, all these things. It takes time. It takes time to realize and catch yourself doing it. You know, you catch yourself, you're like, oh, what the fuck am I doing here? No. I fucked up my Mercurial trade. I took the loss. Remember that stream? I took a huge loss on Mercurial. Good fucking thing I took the loss. Would have been disastrous. And I see Craig saying, don't forget, Whale's friend, there was a time you were standing with party until Ryan Orca changed your mind. Craig's my friend. It's not Ryan Orca that changed my mind, but a talk with a very intelligent person that is doing research made me reconsider some things. I had my research, and before knowing Ryan Orca, we had a talk on the stream saying, guys, how can this fucking project have 3 times more followers than Soul Farm? We said that. And the thesis on party was correct. But in order to actually dump more research, you need to have a little bit of skin. I'm not gonna do research on party if I'm not holding a little bit of party. I'm not saying that this is the correct way of reacting to things, but I know what motivates me. I know what will make me do some work, and that was it. The moment I was holding even $300 worth of party, I started asking. I went into the party Discord server. I asked the owners a couple of things. I told them I'm going through their product in the stream. There's no project that does not react when someone tells them, hey, I'm gonna go through your product on the stream. You know what everybody does? They all jump on the stream, on that one stream, even if they don't like me, even if they don't, and they will correct my bullshit. So if I'm using Saber and I'm saying something stupid, the Saber guy is gonna come and say, gonna PM me and say, hey man, you haven't understood this correctly and you're misrepresenting the project. And I will appreciate that to the max, because the idea is not really to inform you guys, although I love you and I like you. The idea is for me to understand. If I don't understand, then how are you going to understand? You know? And maybe that's why my AMAs are slightly successful. I don't want to say it's more successful, because I'm really trying to understand the project. The fact that the party people were not there, the fact that they hadn't logged since 14th of July, was like, hey, what the fuck is going on here, guys? What the fuck is going on? Like, this is an exciting space where things happen every hour. You can't be away from your community. And not only that, we know what investors and the Solana labs and all these people want to see. They want to see community engagement. Because no community, no party. Pun intended. Are you taking profit in this pump, Whale's friend? Am I taking profit? No. I'm farming. I have a lot of stable coin. I don't want to take any more profit from the pump yet. Most probably I'll sell a little bit of Ethereum. Most probably I will sell a little bit of Ethereum. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. I'm not selling Solana. I'm very happy with my Solana being collateralized to actually work on Pi. I'm going to add more Solana on Marinade. You can now do other things. You see, MSol, PiSol. You can do lots of things. Yeah, Monique, at the moment, I think that over-collateralizing my assets and participating in the early incentivized rounds of DeFi coins in Solana can be very profitable. Like the fact that I have 110,000 Saber without ever risking any capital, I risked a little bit of capital. The fact that I'm making all this power, the fact I'm making all these things here and there, and I'm getting more alpha, I'm getting closer to the Solana ecosystem. And remember guys, you need to get your hands dirty in order to get closer to the ecosystem. You need to use the products, you need to understand the limitations, you need to realize what you don't understand in order to search and dig deeper. And then you start seeing like, oh my god, this is so important, external strategies. Now there is another step. Now we have more flexibility. Now we have some kind of advantage over another project. Like what Saber is doing, for example, I think is fucking important. What Pi is doing, what Sol Farm did with the leveraged farming in response to Francium, I'm thinking this is fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Give me a second, guys. I need to go get some water or something like that because I'm dying. I have here it is. No juice, no coffee. This is like distraction. So give me a second. I need to bring a little bit of something to drink. Give me a second, guys.
I've been living for hours, I've been a menace, a cop killing villain, never diminish the power inside with towers and castles, battles and showers of acid tablets devour you plastic rappers, the power the masses, the King Kong, gorilla, the gold spitter, dealing the killer, coke to all the dope dealers like tell them 10 keys in the truck, tell them 10 felonies, run them up, tell them I don't give a fuck about a runner up, that's why we bout to run on up like we just started thunderstruck, we been a problem, build our own lab, talking that they did a problem, brought a whole gang and we run on anybody, bring our own bag, we were born in all the time to push the water started down. Half of my brothers on a lockdown, and a quarter about to open up some shop now, other quarter that'll gotta hold a spot down, with a leader that'll shoot the whole block down. About a week ago, Charlie got that access code, or your email and a brand new Apple phone. We ain't been out of business, we ain't been out of sight, but we still like the motherfuckers and making the cut. I'm a phantom in a phantom. Ghost Rider kill him with a balance. Kilo with a coca boy named the Holly Vallis. Run up on the gang 24 to keep him challenged. And a shout out to the Heron Guard, keeping all kills. I've been heated young, killer since the sea was sprung. We gon' need a...
I'm curious to see, guys, if they're gonna mute the whole show. If the whole thing is gonna be muted. So whoever is watching it live, it's nice to have a little bit of background music. I see lots of people want me to talk about MSol and PiSol. Come on, guys, you know what's MSol. Come on, let's go to Marinade. Let's go to Marinade and we're gonna cut it short. I need to bounce, I need to leave, I need to go see a friend that is living forever for abroad. I can't miss him. Guys, MSol is the Marinade Finance staked sol. So the idea here is, we did it on the previous stream, lovely people. Fucking guys, 10 more minutes and then I have to bounce. I can resume the stream afterwards if you want, but I need to bounce for an hour. But let's talk about MSOL. Then let's talk a tiny bit about the AMA ticket. Let's talk about a little bit about GRAPE. Let's all this shit. Also outside, guys, it's raining ash. It's so weird. I wish I could show you. It's not raining ash. There is it's snowing, but it's not snow. It's ash. Because there are wildfires raging all around Athens. I'm located in Athens, Greece, and there is a lot of heat and high winds, and it's blowing ash. It's been burning for 3-4 days now, and yeah, and it's snowing ash. So you go outside to your car, and your car is covered with a layer of ash. It's so weird. It's so volcanic. It's so unhealthy to exercise outside, to cycle. So fucking weird. So we've reached the maximum limit of Sol stacked. Sure, I understand. 100,000 Solana staked. So what happens? What happens here? Marinade Finance gives you APY 8%. So what does it do? You put your Sol and you get another token called MSOL. This is the receipt token that will unlock your Sol. And your MSOL is actually gaining constantly the part of the newly issued Solana from staking. So with Marinade Finance, you don't have a slashing amount if you unstake. You unstake instantly, and you take a small amount of penalty. Not penalty, sorry, a fee that the protocol takes. So the idea is that you can take that MSOL. So now your Solana is staking, and I can deposit it to Parrot and take a loan on Pi. So instead of just taking my Solana and putting it into the Pi platform, in the Parrot platform, now I'm taking my Solana, my staked Solana, and putting it into the Parrot, which in that way I am not losing to the 8%. This is insane because I'm getting my 8% while I'm allowed to stake as collateral my MSOL. So I am collateralizing my staked Solana. Before Marinade, the only thing I could do was collateralize my unstaked Solana. Oof. Yeah, so that's and then we're gonna have to talk about the PySol. Ethereum 3100, ladies and gents, is going up. Is going up. Let's see. For those that have stable coins, guys, pass them through the wormhole. Use them in Solana if you want to. I think the APYs are pretty good. I'm gonna close the stream very soon. I want you guys to go watch the AMAs from the previous week if you missed them. For those that are asking, my target for Ethereum is $5,000. That was my target from the beginning of the year. As we said, what's it called, the futures that were being sold with quite high volume in February, expiring in December 2021, they were actually being sold for 5k. Kind of bullish. I'm happy that this is happening. I think Bitcoin is going to go laser eyes to 100k if we continue like that. I see Bitcoin at 43,800. We're soon gonna be at 44k. Let's see if we're gonna stay. Let's see. Guys, go watch the AMAs with Kulin. It was an insightful AMA, especially if you are building in Solana. What Solana is looking for in a project, and how can you connect, what the opportunities given, how does Solana actually help you, and what they care about. So if you're building on Solana, go watch that AMA. It was very, very insightful. Shout out to Kulin for being such an awesome dude. Then, if you are into DeFi and video games, go watch the DeFi Land AMA. I had my mind changed about DeFi Land during this AMA, and that's it's the most important thing, right? I mean, you go into a conversation. I told Erwin from the 13th commander of Attack on Titans and also leader of the DeFi Land project. I told him, man, look, I don't like DeFi Land. The way I understand it, I don't like it. And he explained it to me. I asked questions. I visualized. I was like, yeah, does this happen like that? Yeah, no. And I changed my mind. And I like DeFi Land suddenly. I'm looking forward on playing version 2 especially. Like, it's going to be so awesome. It's non-custodial. It has zero fees for the user. It just gamifies with an extra a reward and brings different protocols and different kind of people together that actually are all fans of video games and DeFi. So I'm Crexman, sorry bro, we stopped doing this hey please look at this guy because he's a valuable member. People were abusing this system. People were promoting their tribesmen. I'm not gonna look. We have other people looking at it. I'm not messing up with the procedure of how people are being added to the DAO. Soon, very soon, the people that are going to be in the DAO will be required to stake a high amount of GRAPE. So, it's pointless. From now on, guys, the AMAs are going to be auctioned as tickets on the GRAPE NFT marketplace, meaning that people that want an AMA with Whale's friend will have to, because man, there are no slots. I'm booked for the next month. This is insanity. And the problem is that there are projects that really want the stage to explain what they're building. And we're gonna also enable that by offering an AMA ticket. Just like the work ticket that we offered last week, which is going to be a reoccurring event. Same goes with the AMA. You're gonna be a ticket out there. If someone, maybe one of you wants to come out and say, hey, I am this guy, I'm the best guy, let me be that. Sure, I'll AMA you. I'm not going to be easy on you. I'm not easy to anybody. I don't understand. And if I don't like, I don't like. And you're gonna have to deal with it. So yeah, this is the idea here. You see, this is the unstake liquidity. It's the liquid unstake. So this is the amount of bank run you can have. We're gonna talk about this platform more into depth, especially when they launch. They're out of beta. Fuck yeah. Now maybe they're gonna give us some kind of reward for participating in the beta. I have no idea. No idea. I see it's 120. Man, I need to fucking get Patrick. If Patrick leaves on me, I'm fucked. I see people made stuff on the Soul Educator, which I checked. I could not really get good audio on it. So I'll try to download it and play it. I need to evaluate all these things. Let me actually close the music and go check them together. Let's check them together. Check them together. So what's this? I can hear nothing.
And to the entire GRAPE community for this wonderful opportunity. So on Fashion, the farming is quite different from
Everything is on max.
okay.
Scary. I don't wanna. If a sound comes out, everybody's gonna be completely deaf.
Liquidity before you farm. Hello guys.
Oh, it's lucratives,
Let's talk about
bro. Thanks a lot, man.
Quantum is
Thanks a lot for actually doing this.
where you can stake your liquidity token.
As you see, there is an issue with the sound. I can't listen to anything.
Let's quickly show you, which is what the lending pool map where we can learn about token. Okay, so let's get into practicals. Okay, click on the deposit button.
Thank you, lucratives. I need to download in order to put the sound up because I hear nothing. So I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna pass through a movie editor. I'm gonna take the audio file and just make it much louder because I can't hear anything. And this is done by Ayogu.
Okay, good day guys. Today we'll be talking on the function protocol. It is a huge farming. So this is my asset because I will be using most of it for this short practical. So function is a leverage yield farming. First, what is leverage yield farming? A leverage yield farming is not
Again, I don't know what's going on. The audio, you see, it's full. My audio here is full. I need to download.
Okay, so guys, good evening. For anyone that wants to or mint his tokens from solate.io, there's a new way to do it, and I'll send you the code to do it in the group. Well, I just decided to do a screen record for it. So now let's assume I want to delete my let me say scam now, because scam has zero rubbish whatever. So I'll come to this URL link here, then I'll paste the code, JavaScript, whatever, then I'll send it, and after sending it I'll click on scam. Then can you see the delete icon? Then I'll delete. Then after deleting everything, it's saying confirmation transaction or confirm transaction. Then my scam is gone. That's all.
I didn't understand very well, but I need to understand that a bit more. How to unmint zero balance tokens from my research. It works only for Android users. Okay.
back to my wallet as usual. So let's go to the farming as usual. Unlike any other leverage yield protocol, Francium enables you to farm without the use of let me example Solrise USDC. Most times you need your Solrise, just like Oka that I talked about Oka the other day. Just like Oka, you need both rope or both scope or Samo slash USDC, which we'll be using to provide liquidity to farm. But in Francium, you don't need most of these. You only need your USDC. You only need your USDC. So that's just it. So we'll be focusing more on coop. So let's farm coop. So this is it. Understand? this leverage works. If I move this to x2 leverage, it means that unlike I have $3, I will borrow another $3. You understand? And the other $3 will be used to get scope, and one will be used to provide liquidity. But in one, they will be making use of only my own USDC. You understand? So there will be no need for me to borrow USDC when I use 1x. You understand? So when you use 2x, you are borrowed more.
Man, that's a very way of explaining it. Thank you, bro, for making this video, because this is beautiful. The fact that you said, I will explain what the platform does with no leverage. You put it, no leverage. So you explain that, hey, you can do this just with USDC. It will automatically just split it and get into the pool for you. And then you go on explaining with leverage. This two-step explanation is fantastic.
Just like times 2 of this. You understand? When I use 3, they borrow me times 3. That is, I'll be having 9 USDC, which will be divided into 2 for COPE, for COPE and for USDC. You understand? Just 4.5. So that just it will be divided into 2 to for this COPE slash USDC. That means 4.5 for USDC and 4.5 for COPE. But I'll be using just one. You understand? So that's just it. Remember, there's always a stop loss. I can just enable it. If I have just 10% loss, my token is being refunded back to me. So this is what it works out for. So let's just leave it for 80%. That's just it. So I'll be using my USDC to farm. I'll be using just three of my USDC to farm. But before then, let me go back to lending and withdraw this maximum. Remember to always approve your transaction. It is very necessary. A lot of people have problems with this. Just more like in GRAPE protocol, when you see some people, they want to verify their wallet, they forget to approve. This is one thing you should know about Solets. Anything in the Solana ecosystem, always check for the approve button if you find it difficult. So let's go back to farming. So let's go back to the COPE. Let's farm COPE. Like I said, I'll be using only 1x leverage, and you can see, as you can see here, my $3 is back. So let's use $3.
Okay, I salute the delta neutral position by supplying $3 to the system and then borrowing $3 to farm on the thing. It's okay. I loved the way he went into the explanation. It was a 4-step thing. So he said what the platform does with no leverage. Then he said introduced leverage, introduced stop loss, he introduced lending, and he ended with a delta neutral position. Who's this guy, man? I like this guy. Like, I think he should be OG. Papadine, what do you think? I like it. Fuck yeah. Lucratives, I need to actually listen to your video. Let's see.
Hello guys, welcome. Let's talk about Fancom today. Fancom is a yield farming platform where you can stake your liquidity tokens. It has 2 basic functions. Let's quickly show you. Home, launch your app. So yeah, here we go. So what can you do on this platform? It's built on Solana network, and it's one of my favorite.
I lost you. Where are you?
In fact, my favorite.
Here you are.
Okay, you can stake your liquidity tokens to farm. or you can lend out your USDC and make passive income from it. Okay, so I'll be making 2 videos basically, but for now let's talk about the basic one, which is what the lending pool. Okay, here you lend out your USDC and here is for liquidity farm. Okay, league farm. So let's talk about the lending, and in the second video I promise to explain the farming to you. So heads up, let's go. Click on the lending. Now if you had lent out your token before, you will see your position here, but for now since we have not, so we don't have a position. And this is the active pool for now, where we can lend out our token. Okay, so let's get into practicals. Okay, click on the deposit button. Yeah, now connect your wallets so you can start your lending process. Okay, I'm going to use this because I'm basically using a browser. Yeah, so when we get the pop-up, we approve the transaction. Log into your wallet, approve. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we are connected. Okay, now this is my balance. Now you can lend out your entire coin by tapping on the 100%, 50, 75, 50 or 25 as you did USD. After clicking on it, yeah, there we go, successful. So from this pool by just lending out your USDC, what you should pay attention to. Okay, creative after you are fed up, or click on the readers I provided one will give to me, click on return. So that's how you provide. I think in farming. Okay, understand perfectly what I have tried to explain.
Look at this. I'm sorry, bro, but you haven't understood exactly what Francium work, what it does. That's a very small amount of the platform. You need to understand what leveraged yield farming is. That's the main thing. It's not the loans platform. The loans platform allows you for that delta neutral position we talked about a couple of days ago. It's a bit of a novel thing, and it's a more of a exercise for you to make sure that you understand how these things work and what is the impact on your portfolio. The lending side is just a very small side. I think you really need to focus on the leveraged, stop loss, yield farming, all these things. You didn't check mine, he says. Emmy, that's a good thing. I'm not exactly sure because I'm an Apple user. Ayotunde says I didn't check yours. Thanks, sir. Yeah, that's
Everyone, I'm making a short tutorial on how to go about the Mercurial Finance website. So the site is mercurial.finance. They are in the mainnet beta currently. So first thing is to connect wallet. We have different options to connect wallet. So I'll be choosing the Solid wallet. So connect, then I'll wait, then I'll connect my wallet to the site. Once it's connected, so I'll be talking about the first features, which is the swap, the exchange. So
Good evening,
I'll be
everyone.
exchanging
I'll be
from
making a short video on
USDC how to buy. You can see here we have just how you set.
insane. Everything started going crazy. So let's watch Ayotunde's video. So here you go. It's this one. Let's see. It's 24 minutes, man. I can't watch 24 minutes. You crazy, bro?
Good evening, everyone. I'll be making a short invest push we have right now. So,
Dude, I'm gonna watch that alone, and I'm gonna get back to you. Unfortunately, guys, I need to cut this shorter than I want to do because I love the fact that we're having this awesome conversation. I need to bounce. I'll be back in an hour, maybe. Let's see if we can continue. Thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, congratulations if you're still around because the market is pumping. See you soon, guys. Take care.